I'm Tom Green, and welcome to the first episode of Getting Silly.
There he is, comedian Tom Green. He's just back from his big road trip. He performs all over Europe and in Israel. But you know what? You don't have to go that far to see him. He's got a show tonight in Orange County. You're going to be in Irvine. Welcome.
Yes, good to be back home in Los Angeles. I've lived in Los Angeles for 17 years, so I can say I'm back home in Los Angeles now.
We were chatting just a moment ago. You said you're from Canada.
Yeah. I'm from Canada, but it's good to be out and about here in Los Angeles. Yeah.
All right. So tell me about this road trip. Were you really driving around Europe?
We did in multiple parts. We drove through Ireland. I did shows in every city in Ireland and throughout the UK. We'd fly when we had longer distances. Like we didn't drive from Israel to Dublin, but we did a lot of driving. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
And how your comedy is, okay, I'll just say it's kind of weird, right? It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
How does that translate? Do they get it?
Oh yeah, people like weird stuff all over the world, right? I started my show in Canada when I was a kid, and I made this weird public access show. Got picked up by MTV, so right from the very beginning, I was crossing international borders with my comedy. But no, that's the fun thing about traveling is you sort of think, oh, are they going to get it? Or when I went to Israel and did the show there, I'd never even been to Israel before. You think, oh, are people going to show up at the show? Do they know my comedy? And then you have these great shows. And I think we're all very connected now in the world with social media and the internet, so it helps.
Do you have to change the show? Are there certain things that are off limits in certain places?
Certain places, you kind of get a sense of the political situation, and depending on what part of the country you're in or what part of the world you're in. I don't talk a lot about politics, but I do sometimes talk about my old boss, from The Celebrity Apprentice, the President of the United States. He fired me on The Celebrity Apprentice.
He's been in the news lately.
Yeah. So sometimes that comes up in my show a little bit because I know the President personally, right? He fired me on The Celebrity Apprentice.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the President knows me. Anyone who knows me should probably not be president. But regardless, I have a good time with the audiences, and I kind of keep it fun for everybody. So.
And you do something called Do the Donald? Are you still doing that?
Oh yeah, well that was a video I made during the election before he actually became the president with Funny or Die. But I try to keep the show not totally political.
Not political, yeah.
I do touch on it, but I talk more about social issues and our addiction to social media and a lot of wacky, universally funny stuff about relationships and things like that. So.
Chatting with you like this, I don't want to say you're a normal guy, but you're not trying to be on all the time, like some comics that we chat with.
Yeah.
Do people come up to you and say, hey, tell me a joke, be funny?
People do say that. I think every comedian will say that's the thing they dislike is when people ask you to tell a joke, because stand-up comedians, we're sort of telling jokes, but it's really a conversation that you're having that evolves over the course of the show. So just to tell a joke cold like that is a little weird, but I mean, people say that to me all the time. They think, wow, I'm surprised you're as normal as you are, because I did some pretty wacky stuff on my show, over the years, and on some of my films it gets really outrageous. And so on my stand-up show I take things into a bit of more of a wild and crazy place.
All right, so tickets still available tonight for Irvine?
Yeah, tonight at Irvine at the Improv.
Next week in Hollywood.
Next week in Hollywood at the Improv. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to be in Ventura Harbor Comedy Club as well in 2 weeks. So the little California run I'm doing here. It's good to be back in California, and we're going to have a good time tonight, Irvine. Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it.
All right, Tom. We'll see you out there. Thanks. Again, Tom Green's show. Tonight at 8 o'clock. It's at the Improv in Irvine. You can catch him there. Then he's back, Hollywood Improv next Thursday, and you said 2 weeks at Ventura.
Yeah, Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. All right. For more information about Tom, just go to our website. It is kcal9.com. You can click Seen on TV. Juan?
Looks like a great show. All right. Thanks, guys.